offense out for their first possession of the game. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw yet again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Let's get it.
You come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The turn begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Tulane's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Downfield shot, balls incomplete.
No, sir.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tips and then drops. Chance to make them play, but instead it's 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Reception.
That's a stop.
Yards, but fourth down coming up here. One team making their way on the field. And the returner is brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field.
No, that was coming.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defense.
Why you didn't jump?
Change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Works his way inside the 10.
Get off me, bro.
Closing his way through. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Fighting him off. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Come on now.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense will make the stop. Will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Turn me up. They don't score right here, it's a wrap.
First crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
How you get that open?
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got his man open downfield. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Back to throw again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Trying to extend.
Oh my God.
What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
That's crazy.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert.
Oh my God, that was a pick.
Tulane. That kind of execution on a long drive.
They wouldn't even let me jump, bruh.
College football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Touchdown. Red Storm.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Passing game is so effective in last position. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The completion completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun.
Come on, bro.
That's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. No huddle now for the offense.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big throw caught on the left side. He gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What is going
Second
on?
down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right
Come
side.
on, bro. You ran right out of your gap.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Close to the tight end.
Thank you.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll pitch it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
I don't want to leave him no time.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Pack these boys up, man. They're not in our league.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first and 10, look at a throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff.
Pack these boys up, man.
And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on
Sliding.
Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Got me with a little play action.
Big gain. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
He a punk.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Cut quickly. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down.
Of course they called a penalty.
It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And just lobs it off the back foot.
Why
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort.
why did he fade like that? That's a touchdown.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Crucial third down play right here. quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
In the clear at the 25. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
Yes, sir.
Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Here comes the handoff. Makes a nice move there. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll feed the back again.
No, sir.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the
No, sir.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire
Turn the
game.
TV off.
We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense.
All right, fellas, we about to run this clock out. Get out of here with a win.
Trots back onto the field here. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back's got it on the pitch. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Clipping them boys.
So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFB victory. Let's get back to the final period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense operating at high
The bench mob in on them.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A quick shoot. Finding some room at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back.
Oh my God.
On the door, the 1. Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Here's the option play.
That's another touchdown
Hey.
for these guys. Man,
Hey.
they have had a day
Hey.
to dream about.
Hey.
The quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll run the option. Fighting off the defender.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. It's an option look.
Come on, bro. I pitched it. Come on, bro. Pitched it right to him.
The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan that will allow you to make...
Put a 50 piece on you since y'all want to make me fumble and shit.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We get enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.